I'm okay. I just smoked another to the face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you here been the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Come on with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though, everybody? It is the Woodward Heavyweights. I am Chris Platte. Got my guy Uncle Maz here with me.
What's up, man? I'm a heavy now. I've always been a heavy, but
I'm a
true heavy.
You've always been a heavy, man. There's no time like Maz on the heavies, man. One of the best segments ever is talking Teddy P with you. That was fun.
My God.
That was fun.
That was quite an intro on that music. Quite an intro. That's not Maz music.
Yeah, that's not Maz music. That's not Maz music.
Okay.
But that kid's going places.
All right.
That kid's going places. On the ones and twos, because I am the heavyweight OG today. Nick is out, Easy's out, Spencer's out, but I got on sound. I got my guy Damon.
What's up?
Shout out to Damon, ball knower in the building. And then Justin, your expertise is going to come in handy. TD extraordinaire Justin on the ones and twos. Recently, now Braylon Edwards TD, so congratulations to him, man. Shout out to him. Going to be leaning on you heavy for the baseball and hockey talk today. So I hope you're ready.
Glad to be here. I love being with Uncle Maz. We missed you, baby.
Love you
hey,
guys.
he's
Love
not dead, people. He's right there.
I know.
I know.
I heard you guys on what was it, BDE?
Yeah, they were like, they literally ripped Maz.
Yeah.
Maz is dead.
Yeah, listen.
He's right there, man.
We had to pull out the stops. I figured what's better than Spencer and Easy combined? Maz. So here we have it.
Thanks, boys.
So here we have it. No, shout out the boys. They are currently in a Squid Games challenge to see who can climb the ladder the highest at Woodward.
I was wondering where they were.
Yeah, no, they're at some fancy schmancy dinners.
They don't go to fancy schmancy things.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a date night for them. I don't
Could
know.
be.
Who knows?
They deserve it.
They're going to Sexy Steak.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a date night for sure. Then.
there you go.
Look, let's get to it because we've been talking about it in the group chats, Maz. We got a lot of Lions stuff. We got a lot of Red Wings. We got a lot of just overall Detroit sports stuff. But before that,
Great sports right now.
Before that, your New York Knicks are in the finals right now.
They are.
And it is the worst thing to happen. I
don't get it.
cannot stand it.
I don't get it.
It is the worst thing to happen. They're the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA. That's what I hate.
Yeah, except Dallas Cowboys won how many Super Bowls? The Knicks have won 2 championships in their entire franchise. So I don't understand what all the hate is.
Well, because
it's 53 years ago that they finally won the Larry O'Brien. It wasn't even called the Larry O'Brien then. It was called just the NBA championship trophy.
It was just called the Larry.
Yeah, Larry wasn't even the commissioner.
Look, I get that. And there's a part of me that wants to root for that story, right, of a team that loves basketball as much as New York does. But they are so annoying. They talk all this cash shit for years when they are not a good team, much like the Cowboys. Every year they're talking themselves into being the greatest. I mean, I know the NBA talks about the Lakers, but at least the Lakers win every decade. The Knicks do not. And so for them to have this type of chess, I hate it because, Mez, when I'm 75, they're still going to talk about this championship if they win it. And that's what I hate.
That's okay, man. It's okay. Let the people have a good time. Don't you want to root for your team? Why can't they root for their team? This is their squad.
Because everyone deserves to be as miserable as I am, Maz.
Yes.
That is why. No one deserves to have fun.
New Yorkers are miserable. Their teams
Good.
don't win.
I'm glad.
They don't win. The last championship, what is it, the New York Giants? No, the Yankees in 2009. That's it.
Oof.
Same amount of time as the Detroit has been since we've won a championship.
Well, the Giants beat the Patriots twice. That saved New York. The Jets, they won 1 championship, and they were in the AFL at the time. They were in the AFL. Joe Namath. The Knicks, 2 championships in their entire franchise history. The New York Rangers, 1940, 1994. By the way, I'm a Ranger hater. I'm a New Jersey Devil and a New York Islander guy. And then what am I missing? Football. The Giants, they won a couple of Super Bowls against they won 4. They beat Tom Brady twice. Thank you to Eli Manning. Mm-hmm. That's what's going to get him in the Hall of Fame eventually. But, the Knicks, Walt Frazier, I mean, to me, that's how I grew up. I was a Knicks fan. Now, listen, I've been in Detroit since 93. I am a Detroiter, guys. Know that. And if the Pistons were playing the Knicks in the NBA Eastern Conference Finals, I was pulling for the Pistons like I did last year.
I know.
I would do it again, but the Pistons ran out of gas. Boo. So why can't I root for the Knicks to win without you guys breaking my balls?
Listen, man, I love you, and that is why I will always shoot you, Bill, because you are a Detroiter, you are us. But man, it's just those New York people, man. They just do not let that shit go.
I know, but that's in any sport, any town is going to carry stuff. You guys,
they're
you
more
guys
annoying.
just there's more people in New York, so there's more people to piss you off, I guess.
They're just what they are is they're angry. They're angry a lot, and it annoys me because we are supposed to be the crash nuts. We are supposed to be the one that lives and dies by it. But no, I do think that, Maz, my honest prediction was that the Knicks were going to win the series.
You did say that.
I do think that the Knicks are going to win this series. Part of that is I do think it's in the NBA's best interest for the Knicks to win the series.
Well, because the Spurs are going to win a lot of championships coming up.
Yeah.
They are.
I think you sell this one as like the one leading to like this is the part of the documentary where Wemby just like goes home and becomes full beast, and then it's over from there.
He's a cheat code, that guy. I mean, he first of all, he looks like he travels every single time, but it's those huge steps. He did have an awful travel late in the fourth quarter, and they finally called it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen this in years in the NBA. They don't call traveling. You know that. LeBron's the king of that.
Yeah, that's
king of flopping, king of traveling. You know that.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Anyway, it was a great game. I think tonight's going to be a good game, but the Knicks are getting 6.5 points tonight. You know what that tells me? That the Spurs will win tonight.
Yeah,
That's what it tells me.
I think the Spurs win. I think this does go a long series. I do think it is 6 or 7 now.
Yeah.
And I do think it will be. I do think it will be the Knicks, man. As much as I think Wemby is the best player on the court, but Cat was playing great, man. It was a great basketball game. I think it showed you that there's a level, bringing it back to Detroit here.
Yes.
There's a level of basketball
that we're missing.
Yeah, between the Knicks and the Spurs right now and the basketball that the Pistons were playing in the playoffs.
No doubt.
A clear level.
Yeah, and the Pistons, we know, they're going to need a couple of players. They need a little transfusion, but they have a great nucleus. I love what they did. I mean, from 14 games to 40 some odd last year to 60 now this year. I mean, I know it's regular season, but that's giant strides that team took. And
absolutely.
I expect more out of them next year. I do.
I agree with that.
We got some super chats to clean up here.
Ahead.
Lots of love for our man, Tom Mazaway.
Thank you, guys.
Labartney. Shout out Heavy. Shout out Friday. Shout out the chat. Shout out for the $9.99. Evan Murphy with the $4.99 super chat. Shout out Maz. Man, my fucking guy. Miss you in the mornings. Labartney with a $19.99 super chat. Shout out my man Maz. I kept myself awake for this super chat.
Oh, God bless you.
$2 from Sideless.
From Dubai.
Wall-to-wall Knicks and NBA Finals today.
No. I'm not going to do that to you guys.
No. Even though you guys easily could.
We could.
Labartney with another $4.99. Maz, I lived UWS for 8 years, and yes, it's rough. Maz is definitely Detroit.
Thank you.
The last one from Labartney, another $4.99. Shout out Freddie.
Oil money.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Labartney, for tapping in, man.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Labartney, man. Shout out to Labartney. This is just water. I haven't started the Bourbon Friday. That's one of my things. I do need to pull up on a Bourbon Friday because I'm a bourbon guy.
We know where it is in the cabinet.
Yeah.
We'll get it out for you.
Yeah,
I don't think Neil has it padlocked.
He might.
No, he doesn't. He let the Crunch have a little something earlier.
Yeah, I think he's an accountant though. I think he's keeping tabs on it.
Hey,
I think he's keeping tabs.
First of all,
on
when I drove,
I
up
need his
here,
blessing to touch it.
When I drove up here to this beautiful place, I got to see all my guys. I got to see Alex walking to the garage, looking like the black belt that he is. Then I get to come in and I see Anson, Braylon, Cam, and Gordy. They're outside doing their thing, hugging on us. They took pictures. It's awesome. I come up, I see you guys. I see my guys from Crunch Time. I love Jeff and Booner. I think you guys know those are like my sons.
Yeah.
It's great to be here. It's great to be with all you guys. Hopefully you'll get to see me more.
Absolutely.
Here.
Listen, if it is my will, if it is my power, you will be here a lot, Mads, because you are the GOAT, man. I'm happy to have this. This is honestly this is like a bucket list chest for me to do a show with Mads. Come on, man.
Thanks, man. We're all just chatting, right? We're all just talking sports.
Do we have Justin, do we have in there the Dan Campbell on Myles Garrett trade video, or if not, it's in heavyweight Slack from another day, so we can grab that in a little bit. But I do want to get Maz's reaction on that because I know that was.
Oh yeah. I've seen it, and I can tell you talk about it.
Yeah.
He basically said, "Oh yeah, I guess they won." The way I took it is, well, I guess the season's over, right? Because we don't have to show up.
Right.
But they definitely won the trade. You could say that. But like he said, Jared Verse is going to be a stud. It's not going to be Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
But he's going to be a stud, and he's a young guy, and they're not paying him yet, and he gets to go home to Ohio. Poor bastard's got to play for the Browns. But it is what it is. But football, man, it's 100 days away till kickoff.
I can't wait.
100 days.
Yeah. I can't wait.
I had a great picture today of Gibbs with his number 1.
Yeah.
And Pacheco with his 10. And Gibbs had a 0.
Oh yeah.
So they spelled out 100.
Yeah.
So it was 100 days till kick. It was pretty cool.
I can't wait for football because we're gonna get into a lot of football today, but this season is gonna tell us a lot about who the Lions have been and who they will be going forward. Because this was a crisis point for the Lions. So I can't wait to see how this football season is going to play.
I think it's going to be a good one. I think we're going to buckle up for a great season here in Detroit. I really, truly believe that.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I did want to mention, and you brought this up too, we got to take this time, speaking of Lions, to laugh. To have a good chuckle, everybody in the room. What happened to the Chicago Bears, Maz?
The Chicago Bears right now have released a press release that are saying that they are going forward with moving to Indiana. The Indiana Bears. That means the state of Indiana will have 2 football teams if it goes that way. But here's the kicker on that. It's 18 miles out of Chicago. 18 miles. So it's part of the Chicagoland thing. So they might still be called the Chicago Bears. And here's the other side of that coin. That's the McCaskey. What you're reading right now is the McCaskey's press release saying how excited they are. But on the other side of this is they're still talking to Illinois and the city of Chicago. This is not a done deal yet, but this is getting close. I'd say it's at the 5-yard line. It's at the 5-yard line. So, listen, I lived through the Giants and Jets moving from New York to Jersey to my house, literally 10 minutes from my house, Giant Stadium. So the city of New York, the state of New York, was so pissed at the Giants after all those years passed. So the Giants moved in 75 to Jersey. That's when Giant Stadium was built. So they win their first Super Bowl in '86. New York's mayor and governor was so pissed still that they would not let the Giants go down the Canyon of Champions in New York City and have their parade. They had their parade in the back of Giant Stadium in a little town called Karlstadt, New Jersey.
Jeez.
Literally, like a 10-block city. That's how pissed off that they were. And they were trying to lure the New York Yankees to come to Jersey, and that was close. They almost left the Bronx to come to Jersey because when you promise these things, Indiana told the Bears, we'll build you a $5 billion stadium. $5 billion stadium. So you dangle that carrot in front of these owners, you know damn well they're going to take it. So we'll see.
Man, I just laugh about it, man, because at the end of the day, Chicago, I'm always going to call them the Indiana Bears.
Oh no!
For the rest of the season,
if they do go there,
I'm
it'll be
going to call them. I'm going to call them the Indiana Bears.
Well, they'd have to change the C on the helmet then.
Yeah. I think they have to. I think they have to. Look, I know we're getting to a break, but quickly, Justin, David, I did want you guys to talk. What are your thoughts on the Bears moving, possibly moving to Indiana, seeming likely?
It's pretty clown. I honestly could care less, though. They're still the Bears. I still hate them. Doesn't change anything.
I just enjoy laughing at them.
It's history, man.
Same. I'm with. I don't care about them. However, it is sad. I like traditional football. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, a tradition. I respect it. Yep. I respect it. All right, we have got to go to break now. We are starting with, I believe, Planet Fitness, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Tom Mazaway, tell us about Planet Fitness, you beauty.
Nothing says Planet Fitness more than Maz talking about it. Planet Fitness is for everyone. Over 2,700 clubs nationwide, 50 in Metro Detroit. Matter of fact, they're putting one, a quarter of a mile from my house. on Mack Avenue and 9 Mile in St. Clair Shores coming up. Access to Black Card Spa where you could recover with hydro massage. I've been in those chairs. Other innovative amenities. Bring a free guest anytime with that Black Card Spa. Just $24.99 a month. We're all strong on this planet. Heck, we're in the Planet Studios here. Planet Fitness Studios. It's Planet Fitness.
Hunting season is almost here, Detroit, and your Lions are on the prowl. Make sure you're locked into Woodward Sports for all the Dan Campbell reactions, Jared Goff touchdowns, Amon-Ra first downs, Penny pancakes, Kirby picks, Gibbs big plays, and of course, Jack Fox's leg. Stay locked in on all your Lions coverage right here on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight.
This ball is gone. Boys are back in town.
Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
Justin Satawa here with Woodward Sports to tell you about Loom Cannabis, and they have the freshest take in the weed game. The new Buzzin' Energy, 7.5 milligrams THC with 100 milligrams of caffeine. That's a nice buzz plus a little bit of energy. I'm gonna go pick myself up some for this weekend as I enjoy a couple days off here. So make sure when you tap in with Loom, use code WSEN30 to get 30% off your next order, and shop in their online shop in the code above my head.
What up, though, everybody? We are back. It is the Woodward Heavyweights Live. I'm Chris Platte, a.k.a. Platte Pods, joined by the legend, Tom Mazaway.
Thank you, brother.
And then I got on the ones and twos. I got Justin Satawa and Damon, man. Shout out to you guys. And we will be hearing from Nick later. He is down at Comerica. We're going to tap in with him
Rain,
live.
go away.
Yeah.
Please,
yeah, I'm
stay
hoping.
away. My wife's going to that game. I want to keep her at that game so I can relax a little later. Listen, I got a prize here.
Yeah, you do.
Randall Smalls was in on the Braylon Edwards show with Anson.
Shout out.
And I saw him on my way in. He was in his car. He's like, Maz, I couldn't wait anymore. He's like, I left you something on the desk. You got to open it on the air. So, Maz from Rando, with
All
love.
right.
Let's see what he got me. I did not even look at this yet. So, I'm hoping it's PG here. Let's see. OJ, an OJ Simpson book.
Oh my God.
Look at this thing. This thing.
Careful of the pages.
Oh my God.
Show that to your solo cam,
Yeah,
Maz.
here you
Oh
go.
my God. Look at
Look at
that,
that.
guys. The
Oh,
juice.
Wow, the juice.
Every young football fan will enjoy this easy-to-read biography of O.J. Simpson,
Oh, my
superstar running back who has surpassed the NFL rushing record of the great Jim Brown. How about that? How about it, man? Thank you for that. Wait, when I was a kid, they would have the Scholastic
Yeah.
book club, right?
Right,
You ever
right.
get those papers?
Yeah.
Once a month, the teacher would hand you out that little newspaper. You'd open it up. Wow, let me check these books. Matter of fact, the last book I read was the 1972 undefeated Miami Dolphins. That was the last freaking book.
Maz.
I used to love the Scholastic book, and then when
Yeah.
my kids were in school, I would always volunteer for the book club. You know,
Yeah.
for all the kids coming
Yeah.
up. Man, there's nothing like it. Nothing like it. So thank you, Rando. And guys, read up on OJ. It's a fascinating story.
All right.
You would not believe what happened.
Yeah, you would not believe
You
how
won't.
it ends. But no, that's a great one. Shout out to Randall Smalls.
thanks,
I
buddy.
did tune into the Braylon show, and I'd seen him in the background. So shout out all of the people that come pull up on us at the studio, or or support us. Man. That's perfect for you, man. That's absolutely
The juice is
perfect.
loose, baby.
That's perfect.
Juice.
Hey, he ruined the Knicks' last chance to win a championship. Remember?
Are you blaming him for that?
I am. I'm blaming the juice on '94. It was any day now, right? It was
Yeah.
early June.
Yep.
It could have even been maybe yesterday or maybe today even. That the Knicks got interrupted
Yeah.
on a win on the most fascinating Friday night that you would ever want to go through.
It was a game 6, right? Or was it game 5?
No, it was a game that they won because they lost game 6. That's when
Yeah.
Starks was
Oh, yeah.
like 1 for 38 from the field. And Pat Riley kept telling him, shoot. Anyway, it's been a long time for the Knicks, guys, but I digress.
Yeah.
I digress.
We do have a super chat from I Say That.
Got a lot of them.
Yeah, you got a lot of them. I'll let you catch up on the rest, but can we get a Maz appearance at the subathon from I Say
Hell
That?
yeah.
We got
Absolutely.
24 hours. We better see each and
I
every
will
one of
be
you.
here, I
At
promise
some
you.
point, some capacity.
I don't know what the subathon means, but whatever it means, I will be here.
It's going to be great, man. It's going to be a great time. Just I'll let you catch up on the rest.
All right, let's get everyone caught up here.
Maz is a
Appreciate
superhero, man.
you
Look at
guys
this.
showing all this support out to Maz. Let's start it back up with Detroit, DC, the $5 dono. We love you, Maz. Me and a few others have been shouting your name basically all morning show long. P.S. Sean is definitely not having as much fun.
Yeah, Sean loves Neil. They're like brothers.
Yeah.
Thanks anyway, fellas. Thank you.
Labartney with a couple more super chats because he's the absolute man. Shout out to Labartney. Shout out DC. Maz is amazing. Maz equals, I believe that's a GOAT. Shout out LT. Oh, and then we got O'Brien 81 with the $5 super chat. Maz, miss you. I'm rooting for your New York Knicks since San Antonio is one of the teams I hate. Go
There you go.
Knicks.
Thanks, OB. Appreciate that, man. Remember, people that hate the Knicks, the Spurs, they fixed the draft lottery for them to win. What should have been the Pistons pick.
I do agree
Victor
with
should
that.
be in Detroit.
I
How are
agree
you
with
rooting for the Spurs?
I agree with that. New York Knicks are the only thing that could have made me root for those Spurs.
I'll be damned. I can't change your mind.
That's where
huh?
I'm at. No, man.
All
They're,
right.
they're the Cowboys. I don't like unnecessarily large egos. Like,
The Knicks aren't called
like, let's be
America's
real.
team, though.
They try to act like they are. We're the Mecca of basketball.
Well,
You know?
Madison Square Garden is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We got
Madison Square
we got
Garden's a
3
great
more
place.
in here. Labartney with another. Well, no, Detroit, DC. We're all mad at Stick and Joey. You're the heart
God.
and soul. You made my morning so much better. Really do miss you, and we won't stop mentioning you.
Thanks, fellas. It's all
Shout-
good, man. Don't
He's
worry.
not going anywhere, man.
I'll be around.
He'll be around.
Labartney
Thank you.
with another string of 3 super chats. Shout out to Labartney.
Oil money,
He's
baby.
not going to sleep.
Oil money.
$4.99. At IPE, Maz is the man. Maz super chats get ignored, especially by Neil and Braylon. Shout out I ain't say that. Hashtag Maz. And then I ain't say that with the $2 super chat. Can we get a Maz appearance at the Summit-thon? You already said that. My
Yeah,
bad.
no, you're
$19
good.
from Labartney. Maz makes WSN.
Thanks.
Man,
Thanks,
shout out
Lombardi.
to you
Thank
guys.
you. Thank you. Honestly, guys.
Shout out to you guys.
Thanks. You're embarrassing me.
See, look, I told you this was a bucket lister. I mean, see, look how the fans are reacting.
No,
look how the viewers are reacting, man. We appreciate you guys
Appreciate
for
it.
tapping in, man. Smash the like button, please. Let's get the likes to 200. Maz is in the building. The
200.
heavies haven't gotten 200 in the
Yeah.
last couple shows.
We need 200
So
to
let's
watch.
let's
go.
get 200. Let's get
Tell your friends. Let's go.
tell your friends. Come on, man. Let's get this on and pop, man. It's a good Friday. We're gonna hang loose. We're gonna talk a lot of stuff. We do got a couple minutes here. I do want to get your thoughts on the Larkin stuff because Larkin demanded
God, yeah.
trade,
Oh, yeah.
and there's a lot of fire to go around. There's a lot of blame to go around. Some people think there's only 1 or 2 people to blame. Some people think it's a lot of people. Where are you at with the Larkin stuff?
Oh, we're going here now? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. It's
Do you want to take a break before?
Well,
we can.
we can stretch it for 2 seconds. I think. What do you?
All right, we'll double up after this then.
Yeah,
because
we'll double up
we're
after
deep.
this,
We're
yeah.
deep.
Yeah.
All right, you're good.
okay. It's obvious, guys. We're living through it. It's 10 straight years without being in the playoffs. The longest streak in the NHL. That should not happen to an original 6 team. It should not happen to the Detroit Red Wings. It's an embarrassment. 7 of those years belong to Steve Yzerman. And I've been with Sean long enough. I've been hanging with Justin long enough and the rest of the hockey elite to know that there isn't a lot in the cupboard. There aren't a lot of superstars ready to come up. Now, I haven't missed a game in the NHL playoffs. It's been awesome. And this Stanley Cup final, I'll talk about later, you couldn't ask for a better one. It's impossible. But to see the hockey there and to watch the hockey we saw with the Red Wings put out, it's 2 different games. So they are so far away that Dylan Larkin last year, You know what he did? Press conference, hey, after the trade deadline, hey, I wish we could have gotten a little help here. That was bad. So Steve Yzerman kind of gets back and at the end kind of talks to him and says, can't say that kind of stuff. But then Yzerman trots out the same stuff. They got, from what I understand, they have 5 of the top 100 prospects. But I don't know. Listening, like again, I listen to Sean. If he tells me these guys are not NHL ready, I'm going to go with that. I don't know a hell of a lot about the minor leagues. I do know what I've watched on the ice. I do know what I've heard from Ken Daniels and Mickey Redmond and Ken Cal and Paul Woods. And I could hear it in their voice when you know that this team ain't that. Mm-hmm. It's not a good look. So Steve Yzerman, to me, is on the hook. And Dylan Larkin, he dropped it yesterday. I want out. I want to be traded. This is his home. Who the hell wants to leave their home? But he hears everybody. Don't forget, he hears everything. Everyone at all the stations, all the people, all the bars. He hears it. Don't ever listen to don't listen to players when they say they don't read the headlines. They don't listen to radio. They don't listen to us. They don't watch us. They do. Ask Mac. He'll tell you. It's not the Yzer plan. It's not worked. It has not worked. And I was banking on Mac. He kept telling me, wait. And even he is doubting it now. So when Darren McCarty is doubting it, and he's going to come out, I think, on Woodward Wings. Am I correct? Coming up on Tuesday?
Yes.
Tuesday. He's going to drop some truth.
Darren McCarty is going to join the Woodward Wings show. So stay tapped in with Woodward Wings because we'll have that exclusive thoughts first.
Well, that's why we didn't have him on today. He's saving it for Tuesday. So you got to save it up and watch the boys on that show. But Steve Yzerman has failed. He has. Dylan Larkin finally said, I'm done. I've had enough. I see Mitch Marner. He's going to possibly win a Stanley Cup. I see other guys playing in the playoffs that have left bad teams, and they have a chance to compete and win a Stanley Cup. We shouldn't be, in April, begging for the Red Wings to maybe, if we beat the Senators tonight, we can maybe make the last wild card spot. That's not what we're here for.
Nope.
We're not. We're jockeying for the top 2 or 3 positions in April, not begging to get in as a wild card team. That's only going to be roadkill. Because any team that made the playoffs this year would have wiped out the Wings in the playoffs. So they're so far away. So I give Dylan Larkin a pat on the back. It took balls, man. Now, what does Yzerman do? If you listen to Sean, he says Yzerman plays the long game. He ain't going to trade you unless he gets what he wants. Do you take the captaincy away from him?
Yes.
Where do you go? We all know Moritz Seider is going to be the next captain here. We all know that. The only really things that you know you have in the minors are 3 goaltenders that you could bank on, possibly to come up here and do something. I don't think Kosa's going to ever play here, to tell you the truth. I think he'll be part of a deal. And I'll go to you, Justin. Am I wrong here? Or did Dylan Larkin do what he had to do?
Well, look, Maz, I think that Dylan Larkin got a taste of what winning is like. I'm sure that it will never be confirmed, but there was no doubt some level of collusion in that USA locker room between the guys who have been traded and forced teams' hands, such as Matthew Tkachuk, such as Quinn Hughes, who made these types of moves to go to teams in better situations. And you just can't. It's different. He felt the fact of winning, and I think that he had to have had some conversation with Steve Yzerman over the next while since the end of the season, asking him, what is your timeline? What are you going to do to make this team a contender? And I'm sure Yzerman said, because he, like you say, he's not going to be pushed around. He's going to do what he wants to do. He probably told him, I'm going to stick to the process.
Mind your business, That's what he told him.
Most likely.
Yeah.
And that's just not okay, because this team, if you're not going to go for it and for the sake of Dylan Larkin, then what are you doing holding on to guys like DeBrincat? What are you doing holding on to guys like John Gibson? older vets who the only thing that they have value to is helping you win now. And if you trade Dylan Larkin, you then are filling him with Andrew Kopp as your number one center, and you want to try to tell me that we're a playoff team still? And I think that there's a level of la-la land that people live in, that they think that you're just going to get an equal player for Dylan Larkin. That's not going to happen. He wants to go to a contending team. You're going to get young assets that are fitting your timeline, which now is 3 years down the road. Because no matter what, you still have to find 3 centers that can play on your team at minimum. And you could argue they need more than that.
So,
no doubt, man. Here's the thing. What do they have to trade to these teams? That's the trick bag.
Yeah.
You got Larkin. You got Sider, who he's not going anywhere.
yeah.
And what else you got?
DeBrincat.
Oh.
DeBrincat? What else? What else is
Yeah,
there? Your goaltenders in the minors. Maybe a couple of players that are maybe turning some GM's heads. But to get, you got to give. And you're not going to just offer someone, oh, yeah, would you take these guys for that guy? We'll take your number 2 center. Well, you want their number 2 center instead of your number 2 center? Because Larkin's a 2. He's a 2. You see what he did in the Olympics and the nations, the 4 nations. He plays up when he's with excellent talent, and he does not have that. And Yzerman's made, what, one good trade or free agent pick, and that was just recently when he got Justin Falk. Unless
And DeBrincat, he traded for DeBrincat.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Now, but now if Falk, the
That
number
one
one
kinda fell to
the
him.
number 1 pick that Falk they gave up for Falk to the Blues, watch that turn out to be.
Yeah.
Watch that turn out to be the next stud in the NHL. Then we'll go back and say, "Wow, he traded for Falk. We could have had that guy." You don't know what he's gonna. You don't know what kind of deals he's gonna make. Who he's
Yeah.
gonna draft.
Do you think so? This is where I'm at with this. Is we see it all the time across sports. Hockey is no different. But the most risky place you could be as a franchise is a team that needs to make a drastic pivot with a GM potentially on the hot seat. Now, as much as we talk about for X, Y, and Z, Yzerman should be on the hot seat. I also understand his importance in the history of Detroit sports, and I understand that is a tougher decision for them to make than for me to make sitting here at the desk talking sports. But I will say, do you guys have confidence in Steve to make the right move when it comes to shipping off Larkin? Do you guys
No.
have confidence in it?
No, and I don't have confidence in him making the next draft. I don't. How many picks do the Red Wings have coming up? I don't know.
True.
But
They don't have a first-round pick,
Right,
so I'm not
they gave that up.
necessarily worried about it this year. But it
should
is.
be.
Well, I'm upset that they don't have a pick now. I will say that I'm upset we traded for Justin Falk, but hindsight is always 20/20.
Yeah.
I can't kill him for that.
no, he tried to get him in the playoffs.
He did, but it wasn't enough. And and where I am struggling currently is where you can't half pivot. Like Platte's saying, like the worst place to be is in purgatory. Like if you aren't good enough to bring free agents here, you aren't bad enough to get elite talent through the draft. So what are you doing? Like we have already proven last offseason when Nicolas Ehlers told us that he doesn't even want to sit down in an interview with us because they're not good enough. And now you're going to take away the one person that was attracting anyone here from that Team USA team, because that was the realistic possibility, is you were going to bring someone here that was on the USA team that wanted to play with Larkin. And now you're not going to have that opportunity. And Alex DeBrincat has shown you, for the people that want to
He's a
keep
player.
Alex DeBrincat, he is a good player.
He's a player.
He's a player, but he's not the player.
No.
You can't build a team around Alex DeBrincat.
He's
He
a
is
good piece, though.
He's a good piece. But if you're talking about a guy who's 28 right now, who is an unrestricted free agent next year, why would he re-sign in Detroit? Why would he ink a long-term extension where he could go get the money pretty much anywhere else? And I understand he's from the state of Michigan. Give me any other reason why he would want to stay here. They're not going to be competitive. Without Larkin, they have no centers.
What's the scoop with Quinn Hughes? Will he be unrestricted now?
He will be unrestricted,
Okay.
but why would he want to come here?
Okay. Maybe they work something out. You find a way to get a Quinn Hughes here. You keep Larkin here. You keep DeBrincat. You keep guys here. You keep it, but you've got yourself one of the best offensive defensemen in hockey. Maybe that starts turning some heads. Maybe you sell to Quinn Hughes. Come home and help us be the Red Wings again. Why not?
Because
I love it.
I love it too.
I love the idea.
You guys are living in fairy tale land, though, guys. Like,
not really. You don't know that, Justin. You don't know that.
Maz.
He's available. I know he had a great time in Minnesota. They had a nice run, but it's Minnesota. It ain't Detroit.
So, all right, let me throw this back at you. In a year when Quinn Hughes is an unrestricted free agent, what is enticing him to come here? Like, what gets him here?
Money.
So what about every other team that has money in the NHL?
I get that. Money and get to play home in front of your family. That's big.
Money, home, friendship, right? Doesn't he
That's
have a
big.
friendship with Larkin?
Of course.
Yeah. So
Larkin is gone. Why?
No. You keep him if you bring Hughes.
I do think you do keep him to wait it out, and I think Stevie can get better value if he waits than if he trades him right now. From my opinion,
yes. You have to wait till the deadline.
I do think that in that time, maybe you can mend that relationship. I don't know if that seems likely because it's that that
been 2 years in a row now.
Yeah, has been tenuous for some time. But I agree, Justin. The more likely scenario is to rebuild, and that's why I asked, do you trust Steve to make the trade? Because I think that's the route they should go.
I do,
but
because
I would love the hope of
he is a
Hughes
son of a bitch negotiator. Like, he is a really tough negotiator.
That's why him and Larkin have beef in the first place.
Yeah, it is. No, it is, because during their contract negotiation, Stevie played hardball with him instead of just giving his captain a good contract.
Yeah.
And that's where this all started. And he continues to have to call. Like, think about from Larkin's angle. He's got to call Steve Yzerman out in the media to get any type of help. This guy is in year 8. Yeah. He's been the captain of the team for 6 years, hasn't sniffed the playoffs. The guy just wants a little help.
He got the playoffs the first year. His first year, he made the playoffs.
He didn't play, though.
No.
Yeah.
That doesn't count. He didn't play in the playoffs. Oh, congratulations, Dylan. Go sit in the press box. It's like you're a fan when you were 13 years old. It's the same thing, except the difference is they were lifting cups, and you're a part of the worst fan of Red Wings history since the Dead Wings. So there you go. That's your prize.
It's bleak right now. It's bleak.
Yes.
And let's face it, this is the easiest take. If his name is anything but Yzerman, he's long gone, probably 3 years ago, gone. But it's Yzerman, and Chris Ilitch has a chance to be the owner to lose not only Steve Yzerman and Dylan Larkin, but Tarek Skubal as well. Let's just stick to the players.
Yeah.
Larkin and Skubal are on Chris Ilitch's docket right now, giving them away basically, probably, for minor leaguers and a hope and a prayer.
Now, Larkin won't get minor leaguers. Larkin will retain 3 first-round assets. He'll get a good return. Honestly, you could probably argue he'll get a better return than
That's
Skubal,
where I wanted to ask.
You can he is locked up to a team-friendly deal for the next 7 years, and he's a good player.
Yeah,
he's a good player.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, the Tigers have no leverage in the Skubal negotiations. Like that's the difference.
They're not going to sign him. We already know that.
Yes.
Unless about a month ago we did hear, hey, if he does come back, there might be a chance, if he pitches this year, there might be a chance that maybe he'll sign a 1 or 2 year deal so he can prove himself to be that Cy Young winner again and show everybody that his elbow is fine. Remember that when that came out? So there is that slight chance that he might sign for an extra year or 2 to stay in Detroit to prove himself again. Although, what's to prove? He's a 2-time Cy Young winner, and he's a Bulldog.
Yeah, I think that Skubal is the better player, but I think that you're right because of the other external factors. I think Larkin could actually get you a better return, like equal value. I mean, I had fun with this. So I was like doing research and all that about like all other sports in Detroit here, and I'm like, I think the obvious answer of like if I asked who has the most trade value in Detroit, who would bring back the biggest package right now, I think it's Cade Cunningham, far and away in Detroit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then Hutch 2, And then you probably have a gap from there.
A bunch of lines.
Yeah.
A bunch of lines. I
mean, you got
Sam
Penne,
Laporta would get you something.
Goff would have a bigger trade package than
Gibbs would have.
Yeah, because he's not signed yet. But of course, he's not going anywhere. We know that.
Asar in Detroit, I think, would have a great trade.
I hope he doesn't go anywhere. I hope he's not included in any trades.
No, I don't want anything. But it was fun to just think about it because what is the most valuable trade asset Detroit has? And look for hockey, for hockey, it'd be Mo. You wouldn't think about it, but it'd be Mo, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'd be Mo, and then for the Tigers, it's obviously Scuba, who hopefully he's staying
Riley
around.
Green might be a treat for somebody.
Yeah,
he's signed for cheap right now still.
Yeah, that's true.
A bunch of Tigers are here on 1-year deals.
That's true.
So there's going to be a big change. Next season here in Detroit for baseball and for hockey.
I mean, look, it's needed. It's needed. Look at how the last couple years have been. It's definitely needed. Before we get to break, I do want to clean up on the super chats, and then we'll kind of catch up here. We do have a 50 banger from Labartney. Says, make Maz a regular. He has spoken. Maz, you are a regular. You are back.
That's it. I'm back, guys. Labartney said it.
Dude, I mean, you see this, man. Look at how the chat, dude. It's been a Maz love. It's been a Maz love fest, man.
Hey,
it's
Labartney, thanks for not going to sleep and watching the show today. We appreciate you, man. And your deep pockets, you're amazing.
That oil money's different, man.
Hey, maybe he's hired in Dubai. Maybe I'll move to Dubai.
There you go.
We'll start a podcast, Labartney.
Labartney with another super chat said, "You're awesome." At Greg, shout to Greg.
Greg's
shout to
a good
Greg
man.
in the chat. Yeah,
Greg's a good
Greg's
man.
in the chat, and then Labartney said,
Everybody
Steve-O does a joke. Shout out to Steve-O as well.
Does John Effing Lord come on the show at all? Does John Effing Lord do the show?
Yeah. He pops in the comments. He pops in the comments.
Hopefully he'll pop in.
Yeah.
He was great at making those cartoons.
Oh yeah.
You've seen all those.
Yeah, he sent me one for the Rap Cave. Actually, it was really dope with all my friends.
He's terrific.
It was great. Bartney with another one says, "Shout out Justin Parents paying half his rent." Shout out
JS.
Actually,
Actually,
you pay my rent. So thank you, everyone in the chat, because I wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for you. So thank you.
Shout out. And then Sideless with another. Maz, I love you. Love you, but stay off the copia, Maz. Scooble is gone. He wrote that fake-ass letter to the city.
That's okay. I could just only throw it out there because that was the rumor about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That there's a possibility that he might sign a short-term deal here.
And it's a Friday, man. Let's have some hope. Let's have some hope.
It's all hope. Yeah. It's all hope. We want to hope that the Tigers play tonight. It looks like it's decent out.
It looks like it's clearing up.
That sky don't look too good, though.
Yeah, it looks like
it's a little
Let
dark,
us know if you're heading down to Comerica, and make sure you look for Nick. Nick at night will be down there.
And then shout out Mishanuga. Shout out to Mishanuga big time. He has Tommy Two Shoes with the super
yes,
chat.
Sir. I actually came in one day with 2 shoes on. That's how I got that name. I got dressed in the dark. I had a black and a brown shoe, and I noticed it, and then Sean couldn't stop laughing. And JB and KG. It was a fun day.
I'll never forget the baseball watch parties with you when you're like, my arm.
You guys thought I was cashing out. That's
because I thought you were cashing out.
I couldn't stand to watch Altuve. I hate that little prick. Sorry.
But no, man. When we come back, we will have more Lions talk. We will get into the Detroit Lions and everything.
Yeah.
We got some words from Dan Campbell. We got some words. We're talking Kirby Joseph. We're talking Gibbs. We're talking Drew Petzing. We'll have some clips as well. Penne is talking, man. Everybody's talking about the Detroit Lions, and we are next. Let me tell you about the massage chair house, guys. Look, this is your key to the ultimate relaxation.
Where's the Maz chair?
Where
is it?
That's what I need here in this studio. The Woodward 2.0 is great, but the one thing that's missing, I need one of those massage chairs, because after the heavyweights, we were the last show of the day. I used to just hop in that chair, play my music, and just get a 15-minute massage, and it made the whole day worth it. I'm telling you guys, this guy is the truth. Make sure you talk to the Wellness Doctor, creator of the #1 YouTube channel for massage chair reviews. Follow him at the Wellness Doc, and visit themassagechairhouse.com today, or simply scan the QR code above my head to get the ultimate relaxation. Massage Chair House. Check it out.
And if you want to relax when you're buying a home, make sure you tap in with Supreme Lending. Chad and Chris have you covered for all your home buying needs. 0% down payment programs are available today, so make sure you tap in with Supreme Lending for all your home needs.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. This ball is gone. The boys are back in town. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. Two, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
Look, guys, Art and Jake's, it's the place to go for sporting events. You've seen it. We've done Piston watch parties there. Hell, one of the last times the Pistons won a game was at Art and Jake's. So if you want to bring your Detroit sports team some good luck, some good karma, make sure you go to Art and Jake's. They got 80 TVs wall to wall, man. They got great food. The menu is great. I mean, Easy can't even pick a favorite. That's how good the food is. So make sure you are tapped into Art and Jake's. And scan the QR code, join their club. They got all sorts of deals and all of that. So make sure Art and Jake's is your spot for sports nights. Check it out.
And Art and Jake's has Founders Brewing and legendary all-day IPA 15-year anniversary this year to help define the session IPA category. It's the fans that made it last. It's citrusy, crisp, with refreshing, perfectly balanced taste, 4.7 ABV. It's built to go the distance for the entire game. So next time you're watching the game, make it an all-day IPA from Founders. Please drink responsibly.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the Woodward Heavyweights. I am Chris Platte with the legend Tom Mazaway. I got on the ones and twos. I got Damon on sound. I got Justin Santawa holding it down in the TD booth, man. Shout out to you. Welcome to the TD family full time. Excited for that. Excited to see you on the Braylon show, killing it as you do.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Actually, I'll let you before we get into Lions real quick. Let's clean up on the super chats because one of them is shout out to you. So I want you to kind of go through them.
All right, let me pull them up here. All right, boom. Let's go. Nitty gritty $4.99 super chat. Congrats to you and Justin on the come up, aka the name I don't go by anymore. For
still my phone name.
Yeah, I understand why, and it's out there. There's only two people who are allowed to call me that, and it's Terry and DMAC.
Fair.
Seeing you, Maz. Shout out LaBarney for being the GOAT. See y'all soon in the studio. See you soon, Nitty Gritty. Hype to see you soon. Also, LaBarney, Chris, do you have a JFL cartoon?
I do actually, and let me find it and I'll Slack it so we can throw it on air at some point at the very end of the show because it's dope, man. It's dope, man. Shout out to JFL for that.
And then LaBarney, another $4.99. Maz, you're always welcomed over here. And then Justin, happy to help you pay your rent. I appreciate it. Thank you, LaBarney.
Shout out, man.
I'm glad that we have finally broke bread.
He's the gift that keeps on giving.
Dude, he is.
Thanks, LaBarney.
He is. Big shout out to him, man.
Before you skip over to the Lions, have you guys watched the Stanley Cup final? Have you?
I have just a little bit.
You're missing
just a little bit.
Best.
I know. I know I'm missing it. My
Canes-
plan is to catch up from here on out.
Canes and Knights are playing outstanding hockey. Carolina down 2 goals with under 10 minutes to go last night. They scored the next 3. Of course, the Vegas ties it up, and a great one-timer to win in overtime for the Canes. It's just been an outstanding series. Justin, what's your take on this series, and who do you like going forward? Game 3 tomorrow night in Vegas.
I am sticking to my guns, and hold on.
Here we go.
Oh, wait, hold on. It just stopped recording for some reason.
Oh, maybe storage?
Yeah, storage. I'm going to take care of that.
Okay.
But in terms of the Stanley Cup playoff series, personally, I took Vegas from the jump. I think they have better goaltending, and they are playing a very high level of hockey right now. It seems like their communication is at top-tier level, and stealing Game 1 in Carolina was huge. I think they bring it back. They win tomorrow, and I think they end up winning the Cup in 6 or 7. I haven't decided. I mean, who cares? It's just semantics at that point. But I really like this Golden Knights team. I think Mitch Marner was the perfect player that they needed to add. They needed someone who was a high-skill, output type of guy. That's exactly what they added with Mitch Marner to go with their rugged style of play. They're built very similarly to the Florida Panthers, so it makes sense that they're in this position. And on the Carolina front, I think this is going to prove that you do need superstars to win in the NHL.
Hey, 2 great coaches, too. I love Rod Brindamore.
Absolutely.
I've always loved him, even when he was a Flyer. And I love Torts. I'm one of the guys that likes John Tortorella. I don't know. He's just a cool dude to me. And here he is just sitting on his couch at Christmas doing a little ESPN. Hey, Vegas is on the phone. What? You want to come and coach us? Okay. He goes, he gets a kick-ass tan. The guy looks great. Calls a great game. He is cool behind the bench. And these are 2 teams that are almost dead even. Vegas has a great suffocating defense. And like you said, good goaltending. But Freddie Anderson has lost 2 games. 2 games. So he's pretty damn good. I know he's had a bad checkered past, but.
He blows.
Okay. He's got 2 losses, and he's 3 wins away from winning a Stanley Cup.
I mean, Maz, let's put context into it, though. They had the easiest path to the NHL Finals.
So did the Knicks, right?
The Knicks
are up 1-0. Okay.
I mean,
we could all say
they're validating their stamp. Look, as long as you get there, you gotta do what you gotta do to justify it. I didn't think it was unfair for Neil to point out that their path was easy, because I do agree that the Knicks' path was easy. But now they're earning it. If you beat a team like the Spurs are a damn good team, so you've earned your championship.
Yeah.
Like, flat out.
I get it, but you got to play who's in front of you. It's not the Knicks'
100%.
fault that they were in the East, and the East has been down for a bunch of years.
100%.
The last East champion was who? The Bucks? Was that the last East champion?
No, Boston.
Boston,
yeah.
Okay.
A couple years
So
ago.
the East ain't that bad.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not. But,
so anyway, I digress.
They had a better record than the West this year, actually. Fun fact. All through 1 through 10 were all 500 or above.
And the Pistons were good against the West.
Yeah, the Pistons were great against the West. But too bad we play in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
They just ran out of gas.
Yeah, they did.
They ran out of gas, and Cleveland had one of their best games.
They did. I'm excited to watch the Stanley Cup playoffs, man, finals, because that to me, I'm a basketball guy, so I'll always be an NBA Finals guy. But I can't argue anybody that says that the Stanley Cup Finals is better than the NBA Finals, because every time I've watched it, it's been electric. It's been electric every single time. The ferocity they skate with, the intensity they play with, man, it's something unmatched, dude. I can't wait to tap in. Game 3 Saturday, right?
Yep. When you win the cup, you've done it. Yeah. It is the toughest trophy to win, hands down. It's fantastic. Yeah. What a great sport. If you don't like hockey, I'm sorry, you're missing out.
No, you definitely are. You definitely are. As a late blooming hockey fan, you 100% are. Like, I've went to games now. I've watched them on TV, and I watch them when I can, and it's great. Yep. It's great.
It looks great on your television. You got a big screen TV.
Oh yeah.
There's no sport that looks better than hockey on a big 75 or 90 or 100-inch screen, big screen. Nothing better than that.
Maz, will you do a couple Wings watch parties with me during the season?
Of course I will.
Perfect.
God willing. Knock wood.
Yes,
sir. All right, now a sport that we all love.
Yeah.
The NFL.
Yes.
OTAs. They've been there all week. You've heard from Lions. You've heard from Dan Campbell. You've heard from everybody. So today I'll let you take it over here from Chris.
All right. Look, we got a lot of stuff to Do we want to get the sad stuff out the way? I feel like we should get the sad stuff out the way. That gets a happy part.
We got sad stuff.
What do you guys think, boys? To get the sad stuff out the way. There's one.
I know which one you're talking about. I'll just play that one.
Me too.
Well, yeah. Let's get that out the way.
What is your confidence level that you're going to be able to get, Kirby Joseph? What you expect out of him this season?
Yeah, really, I don't know. I honestly do not know. I know this, we've done everything we can do, and he's done everything he can do to this point, and we are trying to be as smart as we can and not push this until we absolutely have to, because once we've done that, then we'll know one way or another. And it's not worth it right now. We're just slowly building, continuing the strength in there. He's getting treatment. He's done some of these different things at different places to try to help. So I feel good about that. I feel good about that we've done everything we can, and so is he. And so we won't know. I mean, honestly, we probably won't know until we get into the thick of training camp.
Let me cut to the chase on this, Chris, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I've been saying it since last year when Kirby went down, and he kept trying to come back and kept winding up on the IL. Finally, at the end of the year, they put him on the injured list, and he was done. There's nothing they can do for the guy. There's nothing he can do. It's a chronic injury that's only going to continue to get worse. He's doing everything, acupuncture, massage, whatever. The guy is out there trying his ass off to get back on the field. The good thing for him, he got paid. The bad thing for him, he'll probably never be the same guy. And you don't know how long he's going to last. You heard Dan, they're babying him. They're going to baby him through practice. They're going to baby him through training camp. They are. But it only takes one move on that football field when he wants to be Kirby Joseph, that dog that he is, that it could all go wrong again. It's a terrible injury. There's really no one out there. They've tried everyone, even witch doctors probably, to try to get this thing. It's bone on bone, and it's not going to get better. Now, can he play football at that high level? I severely doubt it. I do. Do I pray for him that he can? It's the Lions, of course. I pray for them that to the football gods that care. I pray for the Lions. I pray that all these injuries don't happen. Poor kid, the rookie that just tore his ACL, Kendrick Law. I mean, how does this shit happen? It just, I don't get it, but it ain't fair. It's not fair to the Lions. It's not fair to their fans. But it's going to be really hard for Kirby Joseph to be that guy that we know and love.
I said this yesterday on the show, and the thing that sucks is that there's no reason for Dan Campbell to not be optimistic here, right? Like I would get if this was a Friday press conference leading into a game Sunday against a division rival where you're like, oh, I don't know, we're going to take it day by day. We're going to see if he's available. No, this is summer. This is when every single team, all 32 teams in the NFL are telling themselves one thing. We are a Super Bowl contender this year. We're going to make the playoffs. Every single team has hope. This is the time to be optimistic, to look at the bright side of things. And for Dan Campbell to have this level of honesty and transparency, that shows you that it is not good no matter how you slice it, because if there was any way that Dan Campbell could have went, we're feeling good about him. We're feeling good. We're excited to see him back in uniform. All you had to say is something simple like that. Yep. But the fact that he gave you the answer he gave you lets you know that it is really, really bad. And it sucks because I think, honestly, outside of Jared Goff, I think the biggest ceiling raiser you have on this roster is Kirby Joseph. And I say that Branch. with all due respect to the guys like Hutch, the guys like Penez that are great players pound for pound at their positions. But we've seen us win a lot of games without Hutch. We've seen us win games when the offensive line is mangled. So we've succeeded a lot, but Kirby is the one thing that keeps this defense from one of the worst in the NFL to passable, to good enough to win the games, to go on a deep playoff run like we saw in 2023. So to me, it sucks because I'm with you, Maz. Like I don't trust it. I'm hoping that it's not true. I'm hoping that he can find whatever witch doctor. I'm hoping that the fact that he is in Michigan where the Ford facilities are at their best, you're hoping that there's some type of treatment option that they can get. But I mean, it just seems like it's one of those things, man.
It is.
It seems like it's one of those worst parts in sports.
Dan Campbell wears his heart on his sleeve.
Yeah.
You know his tells. He probably can't play poker. He probably can't. It's like me.
No, he probably can't.
It's like me. Sean wants to invite me to every single poker party that there is because I'm terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I got aces. Oh, I raise you. I'll raise you. I'm out. Dan Campbell tells you everything. Just watch him. It sucks. It does.
Yeah.
But do not count on Kirby Joseph this year. Do not.
No, look at it as a blessing when he plays. Boys in the booth, how you feeling about it, Damon?
I'm disappointed. I really like Kirby Joseph. I think he makes a huge impact on this team, and to not have him, that's a huge blow.
Yeah. I mean, we're fucked if we don't have Kirby Joseph. Let's just call a spade a spade here.
Well, we're not going to have him.
Yeah, I mean, if he's done.
So what's your ceiling then
We're
for
not
the Lions
done because
if
of that.
he's not countable?
The Super Bowl, the defense will not be good enough to win a Super Bowl. Clean cut, period. He is such a big piece of this defense, and especially with the questions at corner, like he hides the questions at cornerback. He allows Brian Branch to play so freely on the field that he is a missile out there. It's just a different looking defense when he's out there. He makes Aaron Rodgers frustrated in his prime. When you can do that as a player, that is a next level impact. He's an all-pro for a reason. He led the league in interceptions for a reason. He is the common era of NFL is led by turnover-based defense. He is a cheat code in this modern era of defense. It is not stops, it is turnovers. What team can create turnovers? And when you think about when this Detroit Lions team was at its peak, they had the best offense in the league, and they had a mid-level defense that could create turnovers, and that's what they did. The 2-3 turnovers that they would cause a game would be the difference in the Lions winning and losing week in and week out. And the defense doesn't have to be great to win a Super Bowl, but you know what? It does have to be passable. And without Kirby Joseph, this defense is not passable.
Can they still make a deep playoff run?
Yes, because they're going to be a high seed.
Okay.
But here's the kicker, guys. Maybe you rush the passer more. That's what they drafted, right? Your second and third round picks are to rush the passer. So if you rush the passer, you don't have to rely on your safeties and corners as much. The last 3 years, that's all you had to do because they couldn't rush the passer. There's only one guy rushing the passer. AQM would come in once in a while. We hope that's Hassanin eventually to take over the AQM deal. But you drafted your second round and your third rounder from Michigan for a reason, to rush the passer, to make it easier on your corners and, of course, your safeties. That's what you have to hope for. Don't count the Lions out because they don't have Kirby Joseph, because they had the number one duo. They had Kirby and they had Branch. Number one, without a question, in the NFL. So they're not number one anymore, but they could be middle of the road if you rush the passer and become a top 10 pass rush team.
So what tells you that this D-line is going to be good enough to do that?
I'm hoping that the draft is going to help. I'm hoping Tyleik Williams is a better player this year so that he can get up the middle. I think they're going to be
hoping that Aleem is back.
Yeah, Aleem. I think they're going to be way better than they've been the last 2 years. This year, they better be, because now you got to protect your secondary.
You're betting on a lot of players to have really good seasons who we have not seen that level of play from, and it's just hard to ask that, Maz.
I know Tyleik, second year, and Aleem.
I mean, first round pick though.
Yeah,
first
round pick.
Aleem. TA, like the list go, like something from Barnes. Like we need more output from all of these players. And when you
Jack Campbell,
and then it's the whole Red Wings outage though. You're gonna be asking guys to do more than they need to be expected to do. The issue with the Red Wings and with the Tigers for years is they ask guys to play way above the role that they are good enough to do. Honestly, same with the Pistons. Like you were asking Dennis Jenkins to be a sixth man. Like this is the same thing. Tyleik Williams looked lost last year, and yes, I hope to God he bounces back.
He better.
But I'm not falling for another Levi Onwuzurike camp story. Like this, I want to see it on the field. This defensive line looked like shit last year.
They did.
And Aleem McNeil has to step up. He has to return to form. He is the most crucial piece of this front seven. Is Aleem McNeil going back to form and what he was in 24?
And I want to see Derek Moore, and I want to see Jimmy Rolder live up to that second and third round pick. And don't forget, you drafted a kid named Keith Abney. Who knows what he's going to bring you?
Yeah.
Who knows? You lost your fifth round pick, your wide receiver, for the year, but you need these guys. This had to be a Brad Holmes super draft, and we hope that it becomes that.
It had to be one of those first few drafts and not one of the last few.
Correct.
In order for this defense to really rebound. Like, I mean, look, he's put the capital in as far as draft wise for this to be a good defense. At some point, it has to be on. Dan Campbell for obviously. I stress this a lot. The health of the players. I think that the last 3 years, it's no longer a trend. It's the way you are training. It's the way you are practicing that is putting these players in position to wear down and break down as the season goes on. I think it's Calvin Shepard needs to take a massive, massive leap forward. And, you do have talent. You do have high-level talent at every single layer of the defense, and maybe that's enough to string together for a middle-of-the-pack defense or slightly above that. But that is a parlay. And we all know that, chasing parlays is fool's gold, man. Like, you have to look at the straight things. Like if you're looking at Aleem hitting, Terrion hitting, and and Brian Branch coming back and hitting, like that's a risky parlay. Those odds are not great, man. So I don't feel great about the defense either, and that's why I think that this team is good enough to win some games and get to the playoffs. But I really don't know what they could do come playoff time because I don't trust this defense to be anywhere near where it needs to be in order to win a game.
My money's on the offense. They went out
for sure,
and they improved their offense. Right? Look at the line now. You added Blake Miller. You move Panay, which we're going to hear from in just a minute here, and you got yourself your center, in Cade. So that's what you did. You improved your offense. Now you want that guy that they traded all the way up, all those third-round picks up, to step on up. I know Easy loves him.
Yeah, Tesla.
I know Easy loves him. We need him now to maybe step up his game. We want to see Sam Laporta come back to that Sam Laporta-esque tight end play. We hope his back is good. Jahmyr Gibbs, who we're going to hear about in just a minute, he's a stud, guys. That's a cheat code. You want a cheat code? That's Jahmyr Gibbs. That's Jahmyr Gibbs. You got Dan Campbell talking about Jahmyr Gibbs, Justin?
No, because we need to take a break.
Yes.
But you do have it eventually.
We could double up here because we're pushing up against the next one. We'll double up. This happens often.
You guys are like Gestapos with these breaks.
Hey man, I'll tell you what.
I have a lot of pressure on getting these breaks right from management. So.
Gotcha.
He does, and I respect that as a fellow TD. So I get that. It is a Friday, so we will double up on breaks. Catch up here. Coming back, we will have Jahmyr Gibbs. We'll have words from Jahmyr Gibbs. We'll have Panay. We'll be talking a lot of maybe Drew Petzing a little bit, sprinkling some Drew Petzing, and don't forget. It's around 6:30. Nick will be joining us from the ballpark, hopefully able to break down and give us the insight on what's to expect for the Tigers. But for now, Justin, where do we got to go first?
Tell me about Black Rock, Chris.
Let me tell you about Black Rock Bar and Grill because this place is great. I've went there for date nights. I've went there for hanging out with the boys. Either atmosphere, it works. It's great food. And if you complain, you only got yourself to blame because you cook your own steaks. Great food, great atmosphere, 10 out of 10, man. You know the heavies have a great time every time we pull up to Black Rock, so make sure you are checking out their daily specials, their happy hour, and call now to book your priority seats at Black Rock Bar and Grill. Check it out. And let me tell you about Gold Crown, because Gold Crown Royal Junior Jesters, the 1.5 grams in total, coated in Keith, live resin infused. Look, I'm not a smoker like that, but I will say that I've had a couple hits of the Royal Jester, and it is money. It makes me reconsider. It makes me want to dive into this more. But Royal Junior Jesters, they get you right. You know, Easy, he swears by them on and off mic every single day. He does those, so make sure you tap in with the Royal Jesters, 1.5 total grams at Gold Crown. Make sure you check it out.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Drive Energy pouches give me the energy and clarity to find and beat the shit out of every opportunity that shows its face.
Live and direct, I'm back on set action. Create the wave, we can it, ball splash 'em. Mike
pouches are for the people who actually want to win, not for the crybabies out there who are happy with a participation award. There's zero sugar, so give Thrive a try.
What brings you in today, Spencer Rexer?
Doc, I can't sleep.
And why is that?
I got a lot on my mind. I feel like I'm not streaming enough.
Streaming?
I don't know. I feel like I'm letting down the listeners.
Is there anything in your life you think you can take action to change this?
You know, I was talking about, Woodward Heavyweights 5 to 7 Monday through Friday on the Woodward Sports Network. We're talking about doing a 24-hour stream. June 19th? Is that okay?
I'm only half.
Yeah, so Woodward Heavyweights second subathon, June 19th.
And an all-night stream. That can fix it?
I mean, you're the doctor. You've been taking... Sweetie. I mean,
Justin Satawa here. Let me tell you about Mad Packs. Listen, if you want a big pack of marijuana, you got to tap in with Mad Packs. They have the strongest stuff in the game. And, man, those high-low pre-rolls and boom shakalakas will put you on your ass. And for a Friday night when you're depressed after going through Dylan Larkin trading this week, getting hammered on social media for wanting to trade to Brinket, all I need right now is a good old Mad Pack. So make sure you tap in with them just like I will tap in with them right after this show because, God help me, I need some Mad Packs in my life. Let me hear about Water Hazard. That's you, Damien.
Got you. Water Hazard. We're exciting to add Water Hazard to the bullpen from our friends at Founders Brewing. You've probably seen that bright blue drink. Yeah, that's Water Hazard. Best served over ice with a slice of lemon preferably. It's a vodka-based cocktail at 5% ABV. That's citrusy, refreshing, and gluten-free. It's also the very first canned vodka cocktail from Founders. And it's perfect between innings or even between rounds. So next time you're out, get in the drink with Water Hazard. Please drink responsibly.
Attaboy.
What up, though, everybody? Woodward Heavyweights live here on Woodward Sports, man. Tap in with the boys. It's a Friday. Hope you guys are being safe and having some fun plans for the weekend. I am Chris Platte here with the legend Tom Mazaway making his return. And the first of many for Tom Mazaway here on the Heavyweights. We got Justin Satawa on the ones and twos as well as Damon. So shout out to you guys. Look, man, we got a lot to get into. We got a lot of video from Drew Petzing, from Penne. We got a lot of Detroit Lions camp, but I do want to kind of bring up the spirits about the team from the last segment because it's not hopeless. I know it seems like it because the last week, you have Myles Garrett going to the Rams, and then you have Kirby Joseph. That doesn't look too good, but Dan Campbell said it, man. It's football.
Yeah.
It's football. You still got to play the game.
Yeah.
The paper doesn't win you shit.
It don't.
It don't win you a damn
Myles Garrett
thing.
will win them some games, but
yeah.
Let me give you my take on that whole Myles Garrett thing.
Yeah, let's hear it.
The Rams were the best team coming into the season. They're better now. And they're going to get back Aaron Donald. You could book it.
Yes.
They're going to have him too. So we're going to get all pissed off in another bunch of weeks that he's back.
Yep.
So get used to it. That's who the Rams are trotting out. Now here's the good news. We don't play them. Just take care of your business, Lions. Play your 17 games. Win 12, 13, or 14 of them. Win the division. Get in the playoffs. Maybe get a bye. Because they got to play in the West. They're just going to play with the Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks, who will probably take a step back. They got the 49ers, who are always going to be right there. They're improved. They got Mike Evans now. I know he's older, but they got Mike Evans. And the Cardinals. Okay, they're the Cardinals. But they'll win a few more games this year, even though they got Jacoby Brissett. What I'm saying is, if you got to play the Rams in the playoffs, you only got to play them once. All you got to do is beat the Rams one time to go to your goal.
All you got to do.
That's it.
And you're not going to do it.
They could play everybody else. Let the Rams worry about their business. Let them lead the league in sacks. Let them be whatever they are. They're a super team.
Yep.
And they got to play at home. The Super Bowl's in L.A. Wow. We could play at home again. You just got to beat them once.
Yep.
That's it. And guess what? You might have the better record. You want them coming to Detroit to play in that playoff game. If they come to Detroit and play, it's even, man.
Stafford might be
even
concussed
Steven.
again. Who knows?
Even Steven. You get that Ram team, all you got to do is beat them once. I'll take my chances. Play the season out. Who cares how many guys they sign? I don't care if Aaron Donald and I don't care if Merlin Olsen comes back from the grave and plays for the Rams again. I don't care. Just take care of your business, Detroit Lions. We'll see what happens in the playoffs.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I just football is the ultimate equalizer when it comes to sports because it really is. It really is between game plan, preparation, and just the one-shot moment that it is. Anything can happen. So, look, if you play yourself into a 1 seed, if you're able to your offense is able to carry you. Look, we saw that work. We saw this team get to, the furthest it's ever been in God knows how many years.
Yep, since 91.
The furthest it's been, and they did that with an elite offense and a questionable defense. I think that's what they're going to have this year, and a lot of key parts and a lot of key factors of that are Penne, are Drew Petzing. I can't wait to see how he interacts with the team and what he brings out of the team offensively. You talked about the big acquisitions. Justin, I'll just let you play whatever video, honestly. What from either we got some stuff on Gibbs, I believe. I know we have some stuff on Petzing. I'd love to hear that. Whatever you want to play. We'll
As you see it, what's the biggest improvement that Drew is bringing to the offense?
I think just everything. Just everything being tied together. There's one voice, and then it spreads from there. We have an outstanding staff. I really believe that. I think, man, those guys across the board are really good, and so I think just having that one voice, clear communication. This is the way we want it to look. This is in the run game, the pass game, and protections. I think that just kind of helps tie it in. Any little questions? Hey, if you get this, we're going to outside release it. If we get this, he's sitting at 8, go by him. If those go a long way. Just, man, and then we can always change it if we need to, but at least we're all on the same page just from the get-go. He's done a good job with that.
Listen, Drew Petzing's coming over here from the Arizona Cardinals.
Absolutely.
It's like a kid at Christmas opening up that fire truck when you were a little kid. Wow. I'm here. I got the Detroit Lions offense to coach. That guy is like a pig in slop, all right? He can't screw this up. And if he does, it falls on Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
And I love Dan Campbell. I don't want to put any blame on that guy. But this is his third offensive coordinator. So let's see what happens. I know Ben Johnson left on his own volition, obviously, to become a head coach. Mm-hmm. But this is like a dream come true for any offensive coach to come to this team.
You've seen a pipeline to success. You're seeing Ben Johnson, become the hottest coaching candidate. He was such a hot commodity that he canceled the PJ when Washington was trying to fly him out. Like this guy had the whole NFL in his hands when he was a coaching candidate. Now Petzing, if he does the magical things with the Detroit Lions, he will be a very sought after head coach. And so why not come here with all these weapons, with this system that's been in place, that you know how it works. There's a lot of continuity there already. All you have to do is add your spin on it. And I like what I heard from Dan Campbell. I do. This didn't feel like, for the first time in a while, this didn't feel like just coach speak with him. Mm-hmm. I do think he wasn't getting into specifics, obviously. Like, I really love this play that he drew up. Wait till you see this. But I think he was being a little bit more genuine in this than he has been. He's been a little bit, cards to the chest for a lot of this offseason since the upset happened with the Detroit Lions. And I think that this team is in a great position offensively to really shock some people. I think Petzing, I think he'll work. I really do. I think he'll work. Will it be enough to overcome the other parts of the Lions that we know to be flawed? We'll have to see on that. But I do have a lot of faith that this offense is going to get to a much better place this year. Not only because of the talent upgrades that Brad Holmes made, but I do believe that Drew Petzing, who is a run game specialist, I think that works for the Detroit Lions, because I think the Detroit Lions are at their best when they have a run game humming, and then you allow Goff to have an open pocket to, play action, to do all these things that he does so great. So I think that's where the Detroit Lions are at. I think they're at a great position.
Yep, and he's got himself the best back in football. I mean, I'll put him ahead of Bijan Robinson. I will. He'd be my number one pick right now if he was in the NFL draft. I would take Jahmyr Gibbs. And now you got your banger at the goal line, Isaiah Pacheco. Maybe you use them both together because, Gibbs is not a running back. He's a unicorn. So he's a receiver. He's a tight end. He's a running back. He probably could throw the ball if you need him to. This guy is Mr. Everything, and Drew Petzing is going to lean on him. That's his bell cow. Dan Campbell called him the bell cow for a reason. That's why David Montgomery's not here. Monty knew I'm not going to get that job back. It's this kid's job.
Yep.
I was here. I taught him, and now he takes the reins. That's what you do, right? And David went and got the bag from Houston. He's on a terrific team. I don't know about their quarterback and their offense, but they got one hell of a defense there in Houston. I believe they're going to create havoc in the AFC this year. So everyone's happy. Everybody's happy. J-Mo, you heard him talk earlier today. If you didn't hear him earlier, he said, what do you want to do better? He says, I want to catch the ball. I want to catch better.
Man, stop ruining all the sounds. We have all these.
We do? I didn't know.
Let me show you.
Here's J-Mo.
Here's DC on Gibbs.
Okay, DC on
Gibbs is, he's going to be our bell cow now. He really became more of that last year. And, but we're going to hang our hat on him quite a bit. We're going to do a lot of things we feel like he does well. Now, I've mentioned this before. He can run everything that we've got. He can run every scheme that anybody's ever run. He's not just an outside runner. He's not just a space runner. He can create his own space in the middle. And some of his biggest runs have been gap scheme right down the pipe, where he's had patience and found it, and the guys blocked it up well. So we're going to ask a lot of him.
That's what I just said, right? You heard Dan Campbell. I told you that. That's the bell cow. That's a unicorn.
You're just a little more ripped than Dan Campbell.
That's it. Yeah, sure. Hottest coach in the NFL right there. What are you talking?
Oh, that's you. That's
Thanks,
you, Maz.
Planet Fitness.
So get that number 0 jersey. I don't think he's changing that jersey anytime soon. And like I told you earlier, the Lions put out a little picture, 100 days till they play football again. They had what was it, for who wears number 10? Isaiah Pacheco wears 10. Gibbs wears the 0. Together, that's 100.
Mm-hmm. Man, I can't wait for football. Do you guys think that speaking of Gibbs, I feel like he's going to cross that Bijan threshold that we saw last year, 2,200 all-purpose yards. 22,000 would be nuts, but that's nice. Impossible. But 2,200 all-purpose yards, rushing and receiving. He talked about being more of a weapon. He talked about all of those things. I believe it, man. I believe it this year. I know this offense has a lot of weapons, but I think Jahmyr Gibbs is really going to be an essential step for the Detroit Lions offensively this year. I think he's going to elevate, and that is going to bring the Detroit Lions to a new level. I think it starts with him, and I think you're hearing it right there from Dan Campbell, man. Like, he's the bell cow. That means he is going to be, our Christian McCaffrey. This is no more 50-50 split. This is Gibbs' show, and you are here to supplement Gibbs.
And we've seen in the past that the best version of this team is when the backfield is leading the way.
Yeah.
It takes pressure off Jared Goff. It takes pressure off the offensive line. Mm-hmm. It takes pressure off Jameson Williams. And that's all positive things for this offense. If the offensive line is top 5 in the NFL, there will be zero concern for any offensive unit on the field. The receiver, I will be so happy. I know as long as the offensive line is good, this offense will be honestly generational because they have so much talent. They are arguably the most talented offense in terms of full positional value in the entire NFL. And that's not an
That's a
overstatement.
fact.
Because they have elite receivers. They have an elite tight end. They have very good pieces on their offensive line. Like, they are as complete. Now, it's about, can the offensive line just be good enough to allow the offense to open back up to what it was with Ben Johnson? And, yeah, it might not be as technicality-wise in terms of, like, the plays as beautiful as Ben Johnson, but it can still be just as effective with an O-line, and we've seen that because when Jared Goff is at his best, he has an O-line and a run game, and that is how you make this team able to win a Super Bowl under Jared Goff, is by taking the pressure off of Jared Goff.
The one guy that Brad Holmes went and got in the free agent pool was your center. Cade Mays and Jared Goff have to be one together. They have to be together. There can't be any mistakes. Last year was a debacle.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, you get thrown. You lose your center. In before training camp starts, right after the draft. Oh, I've decided I'm going to retire, and God bless him. Frank did his best here.
Yeah.
But he had nothing left to give. He did try to come back, but he found out he didn't have a hamstring. So that happens.
Crazy.
So Cade Mays has to be the man. Penei Sewell has to be the man on the left side of this line. Do we have Penei Sewell talking about his move to the left side, Justin?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Earl and Weir, how are you feeling with making the switch?
I mean, I feel like everybody in the world now has a good understanding of how the switch is. I mean, there's other players in the league that talked about it. And so for me personally right now, I think it's just cool. Just take it day by day and just focus on that. Control what's right in front of me. I feel like I've looked too far ahead. It could be frustrating, but you just got to keep coming to the building each and every day, finding something to get better at.
What's the hardest part of that switch?
I mean, you can just look it up. Everybody's already talked about it, so I'm not really going to be really just reinnovate all that. So it's just different. You're switching your whole stance and everything. So, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I love what I'm hearing from Penei because honestly, I never had any doubt in Penei, obviously, but I do know that the most important factor of the Detroit Lions' success of all things outside of quarterback is offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Like we just know that with the quarterback you have, your offensive line is crucial, and we know that the offense is far closer to being elite than the defense. So this whole entire team is built on the foundation is the trenches on both sides, but especially the offensive line. So
you know who we forgot to mention? Mike Kafka.
Yeah.
Mike Kafka is part of this coaching staff. You just signed Chris Greer to be, assistant general manager or player personnel guy. This is a hell of a staff. And you heard Dan Campbell earlier in the show tell you about how much he loves this staff. And this coaching staff has always been terrific under Dan Campbell. And look at all the prized possessions that came off of there. It's already birthed two head coaches in Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson. There are going to be others. I think KG is KG I call him. I think Kelvin Shepard is going to be a head coach. I do, and maybe Drew Petzing, like you said, if he does what we think he can do with this offense, he might be a head coach down the line. The Dan Campbell tree is growing, guys, right in front of our eyes, and I can't wait for it. I'll never forget Penei's rookie season when he stood up to the bully, Aaron Donald. Remember that? I'll never forget that.
He might have to do that again.
He might have to do that again because he's going to be on the left side. And Aaron Donald's coming back, right? But you only got to face him in the playoffs, though, boys. Remember, you only got to beat the Rams once.
I love it. I know we got to get to break here, and then we got Nick hopping on to talk Woodward baseball. Should make sure you tap in and subscribe to that channel if you're not. He's got exclusive interviews, all sorts of content. He is, and I'm not just saying this because Nick is one of my good friends. He is the best at doing baseball in the city, man. He's electric.
Fantastic.
When it comes
He is. He lives it. Lives and breathes it.
Tell him about Thrive, Damien.
Most people think energy comes in a 16-ounce can full of sugar and neon-colored liquid, but you know better. It's time to upgrade your game with Thrive energy pouches. This isn't your daddy's dip. It's a tobacco-free, nicotine-free mental powerhouse packing 300 milligrams of clean, smart caffeine, including alpha GPC and L-theanine. No jitter, no sugar crash, and zero bloating. Thrive can be found online at dipstop.com. Remember to use promo code WSN for 15% off your entire order, and exclusively at all Market Fresh and Market Square locations. Thrive, clean energy, zero distraction. This just fucking works.
Hey, guys, we talk about sports every day. Wins, losses, pressure, expectations. But real life, that's not always easy. We lost one of the greats just last week, and Mr.
Absolutely.
Lemieux.
Yep.
So get the help you need. Pure Psychiatry guy. At Woodward Sports, you're never alone. Neither is your mental health journey. Pure Psychiatry provides personalized psychiatric care designed specially for you. Not a cookie-cutter plan. With 16 locations in Michigan, 2 in Ohio, they make getting help accessible and comfortable. If you've been thinking about taking that first step, do it today. Visit PurePsychMI.com, PurePsychMI.com.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports. The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
Let me tell you about Buddy's Pizza. Look at that nice-looking Detroiter right there. That's my personal favorite pizza in their lineup. But, hey, they got anything that you could possibly want, the veggie collection or just the straight pepperoni. Or if you like pineapple on pizza, I guess you could get that too, because they have everything there at Buddy's. The original Detroit-style pizza since 1946. Save on your entire order and use promo code 10MEAL and save 10% on your order. I mean, it's Buddy's. Tap in.
Say that.
Mortgage Pros. Looking for a career upgrade? Check out Mortgage Pros, the #1 mortgage broker to work in state of Michigan. We saw their incredible company culture firsthand at their annual block party, and their team truly loves what they do, and it shows. With a 4.9 stars on Google and over 4,000 reviews, the reputation speaks for itself. So if you are looking for a new job, give Mortgage Pros in Troy a call at 248-416-1361. Mortgage Pros. Let the pros handle it.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy Friday. Woodward Sports, Woodward Heavyweights. I am Chris Platte, a.k.a. Platte Pods, with the legend, Tom Mazaway. And on the ones and twos, we got Damon and Justin Tawa. Man, I appreciate you guys tapping in.
Thanks for all the super chats today, guys. You guys are breaking the records today.
Shout out to you guys, man. Make sure you're also smashing that like too. That helps a lot. Getting the likes up in a stream is big for us. It puts us in front of new eyes. We are just under 100. Let's get to 100. Come on, man. These are light numbers. This should be a celebration. There's no Easy. There's no Spencer. This should be a party.
Oh.
We got Maz. This should be a party. We do got Nick on the line, but before that, speaking of all the super chats and everything, let's clean those up, Justin.
All right, Labarney with the $4.99 super chat. Steve-O, I already sent at Freddie a $20 banger at Maz. I had 4 knee surgeries and bone on bone for the last 20 years.
Oh, he knows what Kirby's going through.
And he's not in the NFL.
And he's not playing.
All right, and we got a lot, so I'm going to try to run through these. Chris Putman with two $2 super chats. The first one says,
great name.
Vincent Sealing is Willie Hubbard, and Iserman is sullying his reputation not known to walk.
He is soiling it, no question about it. Good call.
And we got another $9.99 from Labartney. Labartney, shout out Maz and Justin. It's Smuggled, Loom, and CBN and Conspiracy Time. I always appreciate the heavy show and definitely appreciate some Maz. We appreciate you, Labartney. Sideless with the $5 super chat. With all the draft capital, put it into the defense. They better effing improve, or I'm going to start getting worried if Brad is the guy.
They'll improve.
They have to.
They got this. They got
Labartney with another 2 super chats, one for $4.99 and one for $9.99. Lol at Tev Sauce. Maz helps heal a part of my soul. And another $4.99 from King's Gambit. Maz, you're a breath of fresh air from the normal doom and gloom on this show.
I was always Mr. Doom and Gloom. Now I'm already sunshine.
Look
All
at
right.
it. Look at that, man.
Labartney,
All you had to do is go in. They missed
That's
you.
it.
Shout out Chris. Mishanuga, $4.99. Maz, you have made my weekend. Shout out Chris and Justin. Great show. Don't be a stranger, Maz.
Thanks,
Shout out
Mish.
Damon, too, man. Shout
Thanks,
out Damon,
Mishy.
too.
Yes,
holding
sir.
it down on the ones and twos.
We appreciate Damon as well. Labartney with another $9.99 and $4.99.
Jesus.
Maz is the man. He is the Penny Sewell of WSN.
Thanks, man.
And then Labartney finishes us out with Maz is generational.
Can't miss prospect.
Oh, man.
Can't miss prospect.
Thanks, Labartney. You've done wonders
Shout
for
out.
me today. Thank you. I needed this. Let's
Yeah,
get
man.
on to Comerica, right?
Yeah, let's
head on down to
let's
the
get on.
Copa.
Do we still got Nick on?
Oh, yes, sir.
All
Nick
right.
is ready, waiting.
Sorry we kept
Here
you
we
waiting,
go, Nicholas Cola.
What up, boys? Let's go.
Hey.
We need Maz for the subathon the way these super chats are coming in. Come on now.
I'll be there, man, just like Jerry Lewis back in the day. I will be there at the subathon, I promise.
We'll be there.
Not gonna lie, I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing you guys, but I want to say this first and foremost. Shout out to Chris and Maz. Smash that like button, fellas. We got Blake Miller interviewed. Make sure to tap into Woodward. I may have some apologizing to do. We interviewed Kerry Carpenter, Julio Rodriguez, and Zach McKinstry.
Wow.
So subscribe to Woodward Baseball. You're going to see all of the exclusive coverage. Tonight, Maz, the big matchup is Brian Wu trying to slow down Red Hot Tigers offense. And that is 3 guys that are in the top 15 in base percentage. Riley Green at 7, Kevin McGonigal at 15, and Gleyber Torres, who would be 10th if he qualified. It's going to be hard to beat these Mariners who have won 8 of 9, but I think this Tiger team is up for the task.
Hey, the Tigers owe them a little something, Nick, if you can hear me. You remember last year in the
I got
ALDS, 15 innings of great baseball, and they got us out of the playoffs. We owe them a little ass beating. We got to take 2 out of 3 this weekend.
The way that they talked about this matchup, Julio was ecstatic about going up against a really good Tigers team. And also, Kerry Carpenter, he did say, he didn't shy away that there was a different vibe. And he came out and he said, we're confident in this matchup. And that was, a special game. Obviously, they didn't come out on top. But when he talked about this matchup specifically with one of the best pitchers in baseball, Brian Wu, he talked about attacking the fastball. That is his best pitch, and they're going to be on it. Look for the Tigers to be swinging the bat early in the count, hunting that fastball.
Nick, now I want to ask you this: if you've been around this team, what's the vibe? Because they had that very, very low stretch, and now they're looking to seem like they might be starting to turn a corner. Do you see it in the locker room in the players that they believe that this is them righting the ship, or are they just kind of focused on game by game?
Shout out to a great pop star, Katy Perry, because it's like the month of May and month of June. It's hot and cold. This team's hot right now, straight up. And they were dead cold, and you could tell the vibe was off during the month of May when I was here trying to get interviews, being around the team. It was a lot of smiles today. They looked a lot looser out there. And when they were talking to me, they seemed 10 times more confident in what they were saying compared to maybe last month when I did talk to a few of the fellas. More confident, they know they're getting healthy, and they're going up against one of the best teams in the American League. They're trying to prove everybody wrong, including myself. I doubted this team 3 straight against the best team in the American League.
Listen, Dylan Dingler has been the guy, the best catcher in the American League. Do you think he keeps this up? How many home runs does he wind up with? He's got 14 now.
14 right now, 43 RBIs, been absolutely dominant. I got to talk to Kerry Carpenter about Dylan Dingler, and he was bringing up everything he does behind the plate. And then he got to his offense, Maz, and he was able to talk about Dylan Dingler, the future All-Star, how he should be the American League All-Star catcher representative. And we're not going to see one that everybody projected tonight. Cal Raleigh is still out for the Seattle Mariners, but Carey lit up when talking about Dylan Dingler, and I do believe he is going to represent the American League from the catcher position in the All-Star game.
That'll be a phenomenal thing, man. Bring back the old Tiger days when Bill Freehan used to be in every single All-Star game. We got Pudge in the All-Star game. Hell, we got Brandon Inge in the All-Star game. Dylan Dingler is a slam dunk. How about Riley Green? Is he an All-Star?
I believe he is. I mean, you look at Riley Green. That was one guy I really talked to today. He wasn't out there taking batting practice when I was there, but he's 7th in on-base percentage. This was a guy that wasn't walking and striking out at an astronomical rate last season. To have a top 7 on-base percentage in all of baseball with an above 300 average without Kerry Carpenter and Gleyber Torres and the guys around him, I think you're going to see Riley Green have the best month that he's had all season with Gleyber and Kevin McGonigal setting the table for him. All-star Riley Green.
Hey, I almost neglected the best catcher in Tiger history, and that's Lance Parrish. Sorry about that, big wheel. But where is he batting tonight?
Is Riley, I don't know if I can show the field.
Is Riley Green batting 5th tonight? Where is he batting?
I don't want to bullshit you, Maz. Okay. I do not have that on me, and I apologize.
No, it's okay. I should have had it in front of me.
No, I do want to
shout out. I put a couple of those interviews in, Chris. Make sure to get those up if possible, Justin. For sure. All the boys, smash that like button.
For sure.
We
will rip those.
We gotta let them go.
We'll rip those after you leave, Nick. Before I go, last call. Prediction on the series. How do you feel the Tigers are going to do in this series?
It's hard not to be a homer, to be honest, but the way that these guys are getting, man, they are talking crazy, and you're going up against, 3 really good pitchers from the Seattle Mariners. I'd be thrilled if the Tigers took 2. I'm projecting they take 1. I'm projecting they take.
Well, we'll hope for.
That's why he's the best in
the
the city, man. He's honest. Yep. He's honest and he's passionate, man. Shout out to Nick. Make sure you subscribe to Woodward Baseball. Nick, we will play those interviews after you leave. Anything else before we let you go?
Shout out to Blake Miller. That's really all
I can't wait to see that. I got to see that.
It was a crazy interview. Make sure to stay tuned to all Woodward socials. Catch me at the Tailgate Wins on YouTube and Woodward Baseball. Subscribe, smash that like button. We're going to be posting so much content in the next 48 hours. You don't want any of it. Shout out to Maz. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Damon. And shout out to Justin. Love you guys. Keep crushing it. Smash that like button and go Tigers.
Love you too, Nick.
You played for a great coach in Dabo Sweeney. Obviously now to Coach Campbell. What are the similarities between the two and maybe a difference that you'd say?
I'd say, similarities, just the passion that they have for, the sport that they coach. It's very easy to see with Coach Campbell. He's very passionate about, the sport of football and, making sure it's played the right way. Coach Sweeney was the same way. And say for a difference, say Coach Campbell might be a little more imposing.
Okay. Awesome. Well, good luck this season, Blake. Thank you very much. LDS rematch with the Mariners. They come in red hot. You guys coming off the sweep. How is the locker room feeling about this matchup?
Super confident. I mean, we had a great time playing these guys last year, and we expect another good series. We expect the park to be rocking, so it's going to be fun. We're in for a good one.
All right, look, that is just a little sneak peek of what is to come on Woodward Baseball, man. Shout out to Nick, dude. I say this all the time. The way he interviews is electric. It's the best in the city, man. So shout out to Nick for that, man. And make sure you are subscribed to Woodward Baseball because that is where those full interviews will be posted. Again, that was just one question. That's just a snippet of what he's got, a little teaser to get your beaks wet. I can't wait, man.
I know, and
that Blake Miller one's going to be great.
It will. I guess he's throwing out the first pitch tonight. That's why he would probably be there with a Tiger jersey on. I'm pretty sure that's what happened already. I already missed that, but I'm going to get down to that game as soon as we're done here. I'm vamonosing out of here and heading down
looks like we got a game.
Let's get a game on. Let's get this first one on a Friday night. Get the fireworks going. that sets you up. I'm going tomorrow afternoon. I know that. I already have a date for tomorrow afternoon's game. So let's go, Tigers. Let's get back on that win. Keep it. Make it 4 straight. Let's get to within 11 games of 500. You know what? One at a time. Climb back. Get even. Look what Cleveland did to you last year. One step at a time, man. It could happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit one of these bars on the way home. You know, on the walk home, I'm gonna stop at one of these bars and watch a little bit of the game.
You live in the area here, Chris?
I'm walking this from here.
That's
I park my car and
fantastic.
walk.
I love it.
I park my car and walk. So
Look at you guys.
I want you to hang, but you got plans. But I'm telling you, man, the Rap Cave studio,
Wow.
this is my area. You know, I parked my car here and I walk.
And Booner's been
I
here
walk
since
from
8
home.
a.m.
Yeah,
Booner
shout
is
out to
still
Booner.
here, by the way. Shout out to Boone. Jeff left a
Shout
little
out to
while
Booner.
ago, but this guy
Weird that he's licking the wall, but
he's just waiting to hear where he has to go to watch the Tigers and the NBA Finals
Boone,
tonight.
we can hang for a bit if you're waiting to find your spot, or are you just hanging with us?
He's just
All right.
chilling, man.
All right.
He's living it.
Man, look, I'm trying to do something, man. It's a Friday, but we will have mailbag. So get your questions in for me and for Maz. Mainly Maz. Shout out to Maz because you know he is on the desk here. So I can't wait to see what you guys want to ask him for mailbag. But before that, let me tell you about what is happening June 19th. That is the Woodward Heavyweight Subathon.
Oh my.
Guys, you seen it last time. 17 hours of chaos, crash out, hanging out, having a good time. We had all sorts of games. We played video games. We ran tournaments. This time, we're doing all sorts of incentives. We'll be teasing those leading up to, but there'll be some reasons to put some money on there. You guys determine how long we stay live. We'll stay live up to 24 hours with your donations. Man, we're going to have a whole bunch of celebrities here. Maz is going to be here. I'm sure the Crunch Time boys are going to pull up. I'm sure everybody at Woodward will pop in. I mean, hell, it's 24 hours. I'm sure you guys can find the time to visit us. But we're going to have a huge subathon, man. Make sure you are ready and tapped in. We'll have a QR code scanned for you, ready to go. And I can't wait to get that going to you people. So June 19th, that's a Friday. That is 2 weeks from today. The Woodward Heavyweight Subathon is here. It's back, and it's going to be the biggest we've ever done. Can't wait to show you guys the surprises we got.
Hunting season is almost here, Detroit, and your Lions are on the prowl. Make sure you're locked into Woodward Sports for all the Dan Campbell reactions. Jared Goff touchdowns, Amon-Ra first downs, Penny pancakes, Kirby picks, Gibbs big plays, and of course, Jack Fox's leg. Stay locked in on all your Lions coverage right here on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Drive energy pouches give me the energy and clarity to find and beat the shit out of every opportunity that shows its face.
Live and direct, I'm back on set action. Create the wave, we cannonball splash 'em. Mic cord swinging, get your head chopped. Point blank, dead stop. 16 bars in a headlock.
Drive energy pouches are for the people who actually want to win, not for the crybabies out there who are happy with a participation award. There's zero sugar, so give Thrive a try.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app online or in club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. This ball is gone! The boys are back in town. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
Look, guys, let me tell you about Yaldo Eye Center, their newest sponsor of the Woodward Heavyweights. We are glad to have them. And look, I'm speaking from personal experience. My girl, she has terrible eyesight. That's how you know what she sees in me. That's how you know what she sees in me. I don't want her to get her eyes fixed, but if I did, I would take her to Yaldo Eye Center. Look, they've done over 100,000 procedures. They have people seeing 20/20 vision the very next day. That's how good they are. They're top of the line. And above all, they have a summer promotion running. Just Just $16.99 per eye, regardless of your prescription. It's a one-time investment that will save you thousands of dollars on glasses and contacts in the long run. Wake up with clear vision. Book your consultation with Yaldo Eye Center today at yaldoeyecenter.com/16.99. Check it out. True story. She has terrible eyesight.
Yeah.
She has like negative 8 or something like that.
I had LASIK back in 2000. It was the best thing I ever did.
Yeah.
It's I mean, I couldn't see the alarm clock right in front of my face back then.
Oh, wow.
So it's been life-changing. So I would suggest, guys, go and check it out, see what Doc can do for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been blessed with 20/20 vision, but yeah.
You're lucky.
I've seen it with her. I mean, she can't see nothing, man. She
I
bumps into
believe
walls
it.
and everything.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
You know,
It's terrible.
you know who needs Dr. Yaldo? Some of the Knicks fans that are going to sit in the blue seats, which we call the seats that are way on the top at Madison Square Garden. Literally, the ceiling comes down to right here, and the seat is right here. Guess how much that seat is for tonight, for Monday?
More than 3 eyes from Yaldo Eye Center.
$7,500 to sit in a seat that you can hardly see the court.
You could get double LASIK for that price.
One ticket.
Be seeing great.
$7,500 to walk into the Garden. So we'll see what they do. Are they going to go home 2-0 or are they going to go home 1-1 tonight? NBA Finals game number 2. Victor and the Spurs against you know who.
I'm hoping for a long series. I am. So even though I am rooting for the Spurs, so I would obviously be happy with the Spurs win. I also want a Spurs win just because I want a long series, man.
Well,
it's the finals. It's the last one. Let's go out with a bang. Let's have some fireworks. Let's have some drama. Let's keep everybody healthy. That's a big part of it too, man. When Brunson was fighting through all those injuries, man, that guy's a warrior, man.
Is he not?
He's awesome.
Is he not something?
No, he is. Look, I know that, Easy and Spencer, they give Brunson a lot of shit, and I do too, because I get it, the flopping stuff, but the toughness that he plays with, man, the passion. Well, not all. We have our ethical hooper in Cade Cunningham.
Well,
but,
Maybe
but
we should.
I will
Maybe
say,
we should join the rest of the league. And
I know.
Do what the league does.
It feels like joining the dark side of the force.
Exactly.
But I will say that
got to play the game, right?
I will say that the Pistons, man, or sorry, not the Pistons, the Knicks, and what they have in Jalen Brunson. That guy is a hooper, man. I have the utmost respect for him. I hate the Knicks, but I have respect for Jalen Brunson. I do want to ask you a question going off of that, and then we'll get to mailbag from everybody, because I'm sure the mailbags are pouring in for you, Maz. I have one for you, and this is personal. This is off the dome, and I want Damon and Justin's answer too. Maybe it's an easy answer right now, but looking at the landscape of Detroit sports, who is the next champion for Detroit? Is it the Pistons, or are you taking the field? If I gave you Pistons or the field?
Well, I'll take the field. I will. I'll take, because I think it's going to be the Lions. I truly do. I truly do think, and I think it's going to be this.
There we go.
I think
That's a good Friday.
I think it's going to be this year.
Hey.
You know why? Because it's 70 years, almost to the day, when Super Bowl 61 is going to be played in 2027, 1957 to 2027. How perfect is to end the jinx once and for all.
Wow.
Put it to bed and win the damn Super Bowl this year.
Now that's a damn good path, Boone.
When the hell else do you want to win it?
Yeah.
They're not getting any younger.
Anytime. Literally anytime.
I'll take it. I'll take it on the 72nd year. I'll take it on the,
Well,
I'll take it any year.
Take it this year.
Yeah.
Take it this year.
Gladly.
I love that, Maz.
I would take the. I mean, you can't offer me the field. Like the field is just way too enticing.
I do feel like though it is like we all would say the Pistons are one, right? In likelihood.
Yeah.
Just now
Pistons are definitely one. They are literally one player away.
Yeah.
They are a singular player away from being legit contenders.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot say that about any other team.
Yeah.
Lions need a couple guys on D. Red Wings are as far as ever.
Yeah.
And the Tigers will.
Who knows what
the
side
Tigers
they
will
wake up.
join them soon when Scooble is gone. So I mean, we're just at a point where it's a two-man race. Pistons, Lions.
Okay, Damon, how do you feel about it?
Same. It's a two-man race. It could be either or. My heart's telling me the Pistons. Yeah.
I don't know, man. You watch the way basketball is being played right now, and I don't know if they.
There's a gap.
There's a gap.
There's a gap.
And
100%.
it's going to get bigger because Victor is going to get bigger. Victor is going to be. He's a baby. He's a baby.
He can still grow.
He
could
could
grow until 25 years old.
He could.
He's 21 years old.
He could put another 2 inches, and he could put bulk on. How the hell are you going to stop that guy?
He's going to bulk up.
He
That's
could
the thing.
He
that's
could
for
dunk
sure
the
gonna
ball
happen.
without moving from the foul line.
Yep.
He's just a freak. and they got him.
Yeah, man.
And it pisses me off.
We should have had him.
Yeah.
We should have had him. It didn't matter who was the coach. The terrorist Monty Williams could have still been our coach, and we would have won championships. We could have won championships by accident if we had Cade and Wemby. That's how good. That's how good those two were. But yeah, no, it's gonna be a great finals, man. I'm gonna tap in with the Stanley Cup Finals. Let's see in the mailbag. We do got a super chat, by the way, from Sideless as I go through and find some mailbags for us. When Brunson didn't cry about mean Detroit fans, but said, "Keep it coming. This is a real environment," I respected him for that. For sure. Like I said,
he ain't playing.
He is the guy.
And he's not playing. You don't see him celebrating. You don't see him showing off. You see him zeroing in. That's what I love the most about this guy. He won't walk in the room where the Larry O'Brien trophy is. He will not. He's like, I'm minding my business. I'm winning one game at a time, and I want to bring a championship to New York.
Absolutely, man. I respect it. And he took a pay cut, man. Shout out to him.
Yep.
But that's it. That's
Mariners
it. Mariners
already up 1-0?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oof.
Framber.
Oh, man.
What the hell, man?
Detroit DC with the super chat said, Mailbag, Maz, how do you feel about not being on the AM?
I get to sleep in. That's how I feel. No, I miss the morning crew. I love those guys. But they're having a good time still. It is what it is, guys.
And you see he's here.
It is what it is.
He's here, man, and
I'll work any time of the day.
He's doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes for us, man. He's making, trust me, Woodward doesn't exist without Maz.
Oh,
I want you guys to know that.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris.
Maz is essential. Maz is essential to us in every way. So even when you don't see him on screen, he is doing something for the network off screen. But you will be seeing him on screen, particularly the heavies, man. We want to make sure we're getting Maz on as much as we can. He's going to be back for the subathon. We do know that. But let's see what some other mailbags we got. Nick shouting out the chat. Shout out Woodward Baseball. Shout out Woodward Wings. Make sure you subscribe to both of those if you are not already.
There's a link in the chat right now. All you got to do is hit that link, and I just did that. I didn't know I wasn't subscribed to a Woodward Baseball, but I am now. So it was easy. Justin put it in the chat. Just hit that link, and you're there.
Like also tap on that Red Wings one, too.
That's right.
Shout out Woodward Wings, man.
I think I'm in that one.
Subscribe there as well, man. Like you said, Tuesday, right, Justin? That's going to be some epic
content.
Let
me hit some promo real quick. So on tomorrow, me and Spenny are going to go live. Don't know what time yet, so just put the post notifications on for the lives on Woodward Wings. But we're going to go live there tomorrow. Shoot a pod, talk about why we both think we should trade to Brinkett, and some other things that will be pretty interesting. And then on Tuesday, we'll have the grand reveal of them all. I believe after heavyweights, you're going to get a double episode that day, or probably just one episode after heavyweights instead of our normal 4:15 slot. And that is when Darren McCarty is going to bless us with his presence and his thoughts on the current state of the Detroit Red Wings. So we are lucky enough to be the exclusive word of Darren McCarty at Woodward Wings.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I will be tapped in for that one. KJO Base says, Mailbag Maz, is Stick forcing you to say Lions will win the Super Bowl? Because there's no way you're serious.
No, I am serious. I truly am serious. Why not? Why not? Who's better? Who's got a better offense?
Well,
who's got a better offense? Yeah, the Rams are great on paper, and they are better. They are. But you only got to beat them once. I told you that. You don't play them all year. So if you both make the playoffs, to make the Super Bowl, you just got to beat them once. Get them to Detroit because they got to play in that West. That NFC West is tough. So is the NFC North. I think all 4 teams in the NFC North can make the playoffs. I do.
I definitely think they can too. Nitty Gritty with the chat said, how sweet would it be to beat the LA Rams in their stadium and then go play Super Bowl at their stadium? I forgot that the Super Bowl was at their stadium.
Yep, and they won it in their They won it in their stadium just a few years back. That's
out.
why Aaron Donald might be coming back. He saved that Super Bowl for them, by the way, by just getting to Joe Burrow in the nick of time before he hit that game-winning touchdown to a wide open, and why am I blanking? Chase.
Yeah. Well, that will do it. I want to get Maz down to the game, man. Thank you, everybody, for tapping into the Woodward Heavyweights. As always, I'm Chris Platte, a.k.a. Platte.
Thanks to Randy.
Shout out to Randall
Smalls. Thank you for the OJ book.
With the gift, man. Shout out to Maz for being here, man. This was This was a blast. I wish I could do this.
Back at you. You do a great job, man.
I got my guy
Thanks,
Damon
boys.
on sound, holding it down. Thank you for filling in for Nick. And then Justin filling in for me on the ones and twos, man. One of the heartbeats of this network as well, man. Shout out to Justin. New TD of the Braylon Show. Congratulations, man. You definitely earned it. I'm looking forward to seeing what you're doing there and everything you're doing at Woodward Wings. Keep it up there. Yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait for Friday. I'm going to find a bar. I'm going to have a drink, watch a little bit of this Tigers game before the Rap Cave podcast goes live at 9 p.m. So if you're not subscribed to the Rap Cave podcast, check that out. Until then, have a good, safe, fun weekend, everybody. Peace out. Spencer and Easy will be back Monday.
See you guys.